Oh.
Who did this? So thorough, Joe Burrow? But this is what Husey does, and he has all these people on, and they just start talking, and we'll see how good this goes.
Hold on. There's somebody who had made a Twitter and retweeted a lot of Matt Mead's tweets, and they're all about domestic violence and like glorifying it and wanting to do it.
Well, Matt Mead's a woman abuser. That case is closed. Matt Mead abused Scarlett live on the show. We saw that. Matt Mead physically and emotionally, psychologically abuses women. That's not even up for debate. We've seen it with our own 2 ears.
I've never heard anything about Mead hitting women or abusing women or doing anything like that.
Yeah, they like to keep it secret, Husey. Nobody starts an Instagram where they just post videos of them violently beating women. That was her recording it secretly. That's how we found out. It's not on his bio for the shitty comedy gigs he does.
I did my due diligence. They wanted to come, and that is a disturbing and very triggering video for me to see. I obviously, I'm sure it is to anybody.
Are you okay, victim? Are you okay? Oh no. Is Kiki okay? You know, when Matt Mead beat Scarlett, that was hard for Kiki.
But I talked to them together. I talked to them separately. I wouldn't just fucking like not actually speak to my friends and talk to them about it. They were fucked up, and it was not fucked up. It was not a good thing that he like shoved her.
It's okay to abuse women when you're both fucked up. If you're drunk and she's drunk, pound away.
I spoke with both of them, and I can't do any more than that. If they want to come here and talk about it, then there's nothing else I can do. But
why don't you talk to the New York Post about it? Look, if he wants to beat her and they want to come talk about it in my house, there's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else I can do. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I've got to be friends with these abusers. There's nothing else I can do. Mersh made that man punch his own computer. Mersh made him break his own property. Mersh put on a Burger King crown and said, "I'm going to take you, girl." And he fucking literally crashed out. We watched a man get a blue screen of death right before our very eyes.
And Matt, I've got to say, tried to help Ski Mask a lot when he was really at the depths of his issues.
And a lovely human being. Yeah. And
seems like it. It seems like it. When he's not hitting women and psychologically abusing them, he works at an orphanage. He's ladling up soup down at a free kitchen.
I hate that he's in this spot with I think they love each other, but
she's feeling for Matt, the abuser. It's so sad that Matt's in this spot. What? He violently shoved a woman before he broke computer equipment on the show. We watched it. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Huh?
Obviously, at times toxic, but they seem to be doing better now.
Right, right. Every episode of Cops with domestic violence back in the 90s.
Big black dicks are funny.
A lot of people do. A lot of people care.
You just slut shame Scarlett for fucking.
Yeah, because she's a fucking slut. Have you seen
Whoa!
her asshole? It looks like chewed up bubble gum.
Her asshole looks like chewed up bubble gum. Jesus Christ. As opposed to Keanu's asshole, it looks like a million men have put cigarettes out in it. I mean, I don't think bleach would help.
Multiple dicks for money. Lots of money, lots of dicks, lots of cum.
She galvanizes
Lots of
a group
cum.
of people that fucking
Like,
do violent,
all up in her asshole and in her pussy
me.
and like all over her face. It was like,
Oh, you gotta love Lemmy. You gotta love Lemmy.
bouncing off of her shoulder, dude.
Bouncing off her shoulder. How do you make cum bounce? You gotta eat pineapple or protein or something.
Do you think that's cool? Do
Fucking-
you think
How do I get that springy cum? Because right now I just get that stringy cum.
She galvanizes a group of subhuman, fucking violent people. So does Melton. But you guys.
Keanu is such a stupid bitch. I like. How tired are you of these comedians who consider words violence? You know, I've never told anybody to hurt anybody. What's wrong with you? Yes. I galvanize a violent contingent. Right. Get her. By the way, the most embarrassing thing about Keanu is not that her asshole is plastered all over the internet for the world to see. Believe me, that bugs her and her husband tremendously. But the most embarrassing thing is she couldn't even make money at it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know how deranged men are? Do you know how gross men are? That's how untalented she is. She couldn't get anyone to pay for her asshole. Collectively, all the degenerate men on the planet went, meh. No thanks. That's what's embarrassing. Shoot your shot. Again, there's a big difference between an OnlyFans whore who's like making $1 million a year doing OnlyFans. You know, you can disagree with what they do for a living, but you can't argue with the results. Making that cash, making that bank. Kiki tried to do that and couldn't. Just like comedy. It's almost like the only professions she goes after are ones where she can make no money and have no success. Again, the whole internet just looked at it and we're like, we've seen enough nude Japanese boys. We're good. We like women with curves. We like natural looking women. We don't like women who look like they've been put through pasta rollers. It's gross.
You look like you let your mom fuck one of your boyfriends.
Oh, because she did.
You look like you shit in the street. You look like you've been rolling cocaine.
What the fuck's going on?
No,
yeah,
you're nice to me privately, mean to me publicly. And that is very, very disingenuous of you, Lemmy.
I'm not. No.
If Keanu hates anything, it's two-faced people. Keanu can abide by a lot of things, but not people who are fake, lie, and turn on their friends. That's not the Keanu way.
That's what a good dad looks like, Kiki.
I have a great father. Thank you. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's a murderer. He's a murderer. My father's great. He's only killed all of my grandfathers. He's the best.
Your lovers, I don't know.
What are the odds of that? What are even the odds of that? One man killing both of your grandfathers? You know how much money you'd make with that on Polymarket? Holy shit. To just chop down 2 family trees. Insane. How does that even happen?
They wanted to come over and fucking talk about it. That's all I can do.
It does seem
well, it is your house. You can not open the door. You can tell them don't come. Right? If someone wants to come over, you have to let them. If they want to do your podcast, you have to let them. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is let them in and fire up the podcast.
I don't hang. Unlike you, I don't hang out with people that have.
We don't invite Matt Mead on our show for the same reason every comedy club in New York doesn't invite him on their show. He stinks. No one gives a fuck what Matt Mead has to say. He's a bore. If you're a sidekick to Geno Bisconte, that tells you everything you need to know. That tells you everything you need to know. I'm not as good as Geno, but I can back him up. Oof.
I hate Kiki, and that's cool because if I hate Kiki, I'll get some more clicks on my little video.
No, I don't care about clicks.
Right. Because everyone knows who Keanu Thompson is. That's the reason I cover these idiots, because it's big money and it's big views. Yep. I'm one of the biggest channels on the internet because I follow Kiki. Right. No, I'm in it just like you for the love of the game. Don't slut shame me.
I don't give a
That's all
fuck
it
about
is.
clicks.
All it is.
I don't give a
It's okay.
fuck. I don't hang out with people that abuse
don't give
women.
a
I don't
fuck.
hang out with sluts.
Don't give
And
a
I don't
fuck.
hang out with people that
You
smoke
would
cigarettes
be
in their
so
house.
upset right now.
I
You
don't hang out with people who smoke cigarettes in the house.
would it be
Who the fuck hasn't been with the girlfriend arguing about stuff and here being Andrew Dice Clay, but the dirty who starts turning it into like a big drama more so than what it is. Like,
which is basically
Ooh,
What?
careful, Keanu. Careful. Look at this tightrope she has to walk now.
she is saying, right?
Right.
And it's still triggering to me, and it's still like I made sure to.
So Keanu just said, well, you know, women, they always cry abuse when there is no abuse. That's what Keanu just said, which is not.
You are
Everything
the
you
reason.
do is for
You are
clicks.
the
You're just saying
reason.
I do
You
things
are
for
the
clicks. You're a
reason,
click.
you
You're a
little
click
douchebag.
whore.
Right. Kiki constantly switches loyalties for clicks and still doesn't get them. Again, that's the funny thing, Keanu. You go to extremes to try to get some sort of following and fail at every turn. That's what's funny. You and your stupid husband can't come up with enough dumb ideas to try to get a following, and it doesn't work. The OnlyFans thing is only funny because of the extremes you went to, and you've ruined your reputation. And it got you zero. It got you $0, following, support, all of it. It's hilarious.
You are the reason that women don't come out about domestic abuse because they're
As she sweeps Matt Mead's abuse under the rug. As she downplays Matt Mead's abuse. Well, he only did it because he was drunk. Yeah, a lot of women get abused when the man is drunk. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? My father was an abusive drunk. Yeah. She's literally sweeping for an abuser.
Do you think that was easy? All of those comments in that fucking New York Post thing? Do you think that was easy? No, it wasn't. But
Don't read the fucking comments, idiot.
Yes. Oh, right. No. Okay. But what do you people do? You question women when they talk about something. Why didn't you go to the police?
No one's ever said. She's so dumb because no one over here has even ever said that Jason Scoop didn't abuse her. I believe that. I believe Jason Scoop abused her. What is she talking about?
Do you think that's an easy thing? Do you think it's fun for me to have fucking pictures of my bruised up fucking face in the New York Post? Dan?
So Dan,
Don't act like those are the most embarrassing photos of you that are available.
Give them to them.
so Dan, your critique is that she has the New York Post.
She's proud of her bruised asshole pictures, but the bruised face pictures are too much. You know how difficult that was for me? What about you spreading your asshole on the internet? That was a proud woman's moment.
What I've been told, and once again, I wasn't there, but Alex Engelbert, I don't know if that name rings a bell. Supposedly she was having issues.
Domestically abused her as well. It's a long time of women he's fucking domestically abused. It culminated in
Yeah, and it was years ago. There's an active abuser on your podcast and in your home that you're covering up for because, and again, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, he abused her, but he was drunk. I talked to them. He was drunk. You're actively aiding an abuser. What are we even doing? Again, like, do I actually give a fuck about any of it? No. But I'm not going to sit here and cover for an abuser. Again, like, get me evidence that Pat Dixon beat women. Watch how quick I turn. It's not okay. I grew up with that shit. This is nuts. I'm not white knighting. I'm not pretending to care more than I do. Again, Scarlett seems like she seeks this shit out. That doesn't mean she deserves it. She's psychologically broken. She's not capable of consent. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Big Red and Jackie also accused me, well, you didn't warn enough women. I didn't warn enough women. Talking to the New York Post isn't warning enough people about it, but I get shit on no matter fucking what with you people.
No, you feel like you do. Again, no one over here has even denied that it happened, and no one over here has been like, I'm glad it happened. She deserved it. No one. No one. People have made jokes like, I can see why he did it. And everyone can, by the way. You're insufferable. You know, I can't imagine being in a room with you while you're talking and not curling up my fists. That doesn't mean you deserved it, and it doesn't mean anyone's denying it. You feel like they are. You're a feeling bitch. You feel attacked. You feel like everyone's after you. That's a fact.
Let's be fair. She had Maid on to find out what the fuck happened. She wasn't coming in going, good shot, Maid. She probably asked for it. Thanks for the $2 from Obnoxious John. Believe no women. That's the $2 damn motto. But I do think that this is a specific instance of what I was talking about, where fucking Keanu is getting the blame for whatever the fuck Maid did. See, this is going back to the incels, or not the incel, the women hating stuff. How the fuck is Kiki getting the blame for what Maid was accused of doing and didn't actually do? So Maid's name is now completely clear.
So now Hughesy's saying it didn't happen. He didn't actually do anything. Again, like you didn't hear it and see it with your own eyes and ears. What's going on? Now Hughesy's saying nothing happened? Nothing to see here? If that was your sister, if that was your mother, and you saw her treated like that on a camera, what would you do? Question for the men. If that was your little sister and you watched that happen and saw that video, how would you react? Keep saying it's nothing, everybody. What's going on? Wow. So that's Keanu on Hughesy. I don't even like. It's crazy. Like this bitch is broken. Like this is why you'll never find a following, because everyone sees right through everything you say all the time. You have no consistency at all. Now we know why Keanu wears the red lipstick. Because when she doesn't, she looks 52. And you can start seeing how black her teeth are. She looks like the witch that gave Snow White the apple. Ooh.
Anthony Cumia has no respect for Melton.
Anthony Cumia has no respect for Melton. Anthony watches this show. We know that. Anthony Cumia has gone out of his way to compliment me on this show privately in discussions. Do you think Anthony watches Geno's show? Now, again, is it a respect? Is it a deep? No, I don't know. Anthony Cumia is a fan, though. Anthony Cumia is a fan of this program. He watches it. Anthony Cumia is an old, decrepit man. He has very little time left on the planet. And he spends some of that time watching this program. Okay? That's the biggest compliment you can give someone in life. Your time. So, you hurt, baby boy? You hurt that your old boss, who used to write checks instead of telling you the truth about your show not having any viewers? You mad that he's over here watching my show? Aww. That's truth. That's the truth.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Do you think Anthony's like this guy that just watches other people and shits on them is talented, when Anthony's been the king of radio with Opie and Anthony, resurrected his career because he's so talented on WABC, where all he talks about is Carl and me and Shuli. Shuli, you stink. And then
yeah, that's why it's impressive. That's why I take it as a badge of honor. I listened to Opie and Anthony for years and years and years, a decade. That's why it's crazy that he's in my chat and enjoys my show. That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. Did I amuse Anthony Cumia? You jealous?
Doomspayer, you stupid cunt. Please keep clipping my show and putting a mean fucking thumbnail over it because you're a lazy, money-grubbing
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, baby. And I can
Not
say that
on
because
it.
she's a girl. You're lazy and you literally have the balls to say, check my playboard. What a loser.
He's not even on a show. This is just what he does at home. This man just sits on his sofa alone, screaming night and day. Woo.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck. Fuck. And they can't get away from each other. They're just in a 10 by 12 box trapped. Oh, the idiot fumes. Now I know why she smokes. Imagine you're just sitting on your sofa watching this dope. Just...
Yeah. Ooh.
And by the way, putting on makeup to do nothing. They're not doing anything. They can't afford to go anywhere. A Metro card is a treat. She's just putting on makeup to do a show. Yeah. Ooh. Fuck.
They are coming, right?
Boom.
Oh, they are going out somewhere. Big night. Where are they going?
Scar and Matt.
Yeah.
Scar. That's a good name for her. Scar. She's named after the things Matt Mead leaves on her body and her soul. Labyrinth Mystic Damick, the betting the horn line got me. Here. 725 square foot Geno. You're being generous.
Okay.
You
Nope.
counting the fire escape?
I talked to Scarlett and Matt yesterday. They seem to be much better.
Oh, they're better than when he was abusing her? I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad there's only flare-ups of abuse.
Stop listening to me call you a dumb bitch, Doom, and clip me, you stupid bitch.
I'm partial to our clip guy, but
Oh, our
if
guy's
you
great. And
if you
Stalin
like
19
Doom,
is great.
Stalin 19 is great.
Yeah, he just puts the stuff up there. He doesn't try and put an angle on it. Doom. Yeah.
Listen to this absolute pure cope. Stalin 19's great. He just puts the stuff up there. He doesn't try to put an angle on it like Doom. Wow. You're broken. You are fucking broken, Geno. Okay. Geno, I tweeted this out because like Geno gets 100 to 200 views on every video. I can't imagine inviting people onto my show and having the like, and not hanging my head in shame. Like, you get no views. People spend hours talking to you, and you invite people on. So you got to understand that, like, the level of guy who would come on with the level of a guy who would come on with Geno and spend hours talking to him has to be like retarded. Matt Mead, you've met him.
But the thing is, and I love being misunderstood by people that I don't want to understand me. Yeah, but the funny part is, it's like
I'm misunderstood by people I don't want to understand me.
Can you be sued for falsely accusing you of accusing someone of drugging you in a bar?
Yeah,
And
they
he
get
went
all-
away.
The answer is no. If the person you're accusing is poor and can't afford a lawyer. So now Geno, the guy who has spent the better part of a year and a half accusing Nick Rekieta of filing lawsuits when Nick has done no such thing because he doesn't understand how the law works.
And I watched the Who Are These podcast guys and Shuley. And
Who
I'm
are these? Who are these after all?
like, I wish he would just stop. I wish he would just stop. Or maybe, I don't know. I just wish he has to. It's just a very strange universe you're in.
Hey, that's my wife's friend you're talking about. Leave Stuttering John alone.
The craziest thing I saw.
By the way, Stuttering John, who's actually filed a lawsuit against Carl and Shuley for talking about him, Geno's fine with. Geno accused Nick Rekieta of filing lawsuits and called him pathetic for it. And Nick hasn't filed any lawsuits. But Stuttering John, who they're friends with, it has filed a frivolous lawsuit, a bullshit lawsuit. That's fine. If you ever needed more evidence, these people are hypocritical.
Anthony was there, and I'm such a big Opie and Anthony fan. Just
Don't bring up Geno's ex-lover. Don't bring up Geno's ex-pay pig, Anthony Cumia. This Geno's not happy with this. Press those lips together harder.
because that him and Patrice.
Look
on
at Geno twitching.
that show, brilliant. But when we were at the content hotel,
Geno's twitching.
and we had dinner for an hour, and for the entire hour, Stuttering Anthony was just watching his live stream.
And now Geno's torn because now he's team Stuttering John, and he's got to like walk this line. Watch.
And I was like, oh my God, he fucking loves it. He loves
Yeah.
it.
And that's what they don't get. Like Anthony he's having a blast. He's not sitting there saying, God, I'm gonna take John down. He's like, this guy's nuts.
No, Anthony. I think Anthony wants to take John down. I think that's what you and your dumb whore wife don't get. It's why Missy got so mad. No, Anthony is kind of fuck Stuttering John in his asshole. And if I could bring him down, I would. That's what Geno. Look, Anthony is having fun. Anthony's living his best life. But I think Geno's incorrect here. I think Anthony would nuke Stuttering John if he could. It's not a bit. It's not a joke. And that's why Missy got upset. That's why they were angry. No?
Whoever they are, I don't know who they are, but I know they're jerking off watching the Dabbleverse going, excellent. This
I
is
don't
what
think
we
I
want.
don't.
None of us are jerking off. You've admitted to jerking off to Kayla's nude. You've fantasized about jerking off to their children, which is nuts. I mean, it's gross.
That was very strange, the gathering of people there that weekend. At the I didn't know what I was going to. I thought it was a Who Are They podcast thing.
By the way, this guy rules because he's fucking up Keanu and Geno's entire narrative. So he went to the Villa Roma and he said, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was a Who Are They podcast thing. Now, remember, Geno and Kiki said that it was a waste of money for Chrissy Mayer to bring Carl and Who Are These podcasts to the event because they didn't sell any tickets. But now Geno's got a guest on who's saying the only reason I went was because I thought it was a Who Are These podcasts event. So none of what's happening right now is making Geno happy. The Cumia stuff, the Villa Roma comment. Woo. Woo. This is bad.
And then there was like little people and porn stars and Rich Voss is in the corner.
So Keanu says that this event was awesome because of Chrissy's show and the porn stars and the little people. And Who Are These Podcasts was out of place. And they're stupid because they just came to do their show. And this guy's like, no, I came to see Who Are These Podcasts. And I was wondering, what the fuck is all this? Chrissy Mayer and little people and porn stars. What the fuck was all that? I'm here for Who Are These Podcasts?
And I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? It was so interesting. I don't know if anyone made money on that, but it was
They didn't, no matter what they tell you.
fun the one or 2 days I was there. It was
So again, now admitting nobody was there. That's what I don't know if they made money on it means. Is because no one was fucking there.
it was not
That's why you don't bring 300 people out to your event when you're not selling tickets. Hello? Chrissy sounds like she can't say no to people.
I was expecting.
And I don't know if she got a discount on the hotels because the little people only count as half. I don't know. I don't know if they're allowed to fly in like suitcases. I don't know how it works.
But the funny part is, like, they're so desperate for attention. The guy that filmed it did it secretly. No one was there. And now he's saying, now since no one cares anymore, they're like, he acts like he was standing up with a camera. And I was sitting there like, I guess I gotta. When the angle is from, like, I don't even know who it was, but they keep changing the story. But this is.
I saw
It was Schizo Sean. You know exactly who it is because you stole his ID and doxed him.
Geno wants Carl's attention. No, I had Carl's attention.
Yeah.
In real life, that guy Carl that was real nice. Then he goes in these boxes. He calls my wife a piece of shit and stupid and all that stuff.
Your wife is a stupid piece of shit. Case closed. Your wife is a stupid piece of shit. So I got a lot of stuff in the works. Wait, say it again. I got to hear how he copes live with this statement.
I'm still like, I'm in talks with a lot of shit that 99% won't go anywhere, but you just keep doing what you want to do, and it doesn't matter whether it hits or not, and it always does.
I've got a lot of stuff in the works, and 99% of it won't go anywhere. And it doesn't matter if it hits, but it always does. I've got a lot of stuff. 99% won't work, but it doesn't matter if it hits, but it always does.
Hey, Philly Captain, you know that show that you hate, so you watch the entire thing, you watch every episode, and you make sure you clip it and send it to other friends?
By the way, you're delusional. You're delusional. No one's ever watched an entire show of yours. No one's ever watched every show, an entire show. This is cope. Check your numbers. How could that be? Check your numbers if you want to know if everyone watches your entire show. Right.
Friends of yours and say, look how bad this show is, and say, hey, you want to watch this?
And one more time with that.
And say, look how bad this show is, and say, hey,
and
do you find Neil Brennan's act funny? Do you find his show Boxes funny?
I've never seen. I find this show interesting, because it talks about mental health.
Uh-oh. I mean, Geno, never have this guy on again. Because he just fucks you over.
And I find that stuff interesting.
Right,
but I don't
not
find it
funny.
Interesting.
Not
funny.
funny.
Not
You said interesting.
To be fair, what the fuck are we doing? Is this funny or interesting?
Oh, this is like Ron the Waiter on Opie's show. What? Uh-oh, you're not towing the line. This guy just busts every one of Geno's fucking theories wide open.
This is funny, interesting.
Yes, but we do but my point is, there are comics you like because you've seen their stand-up. If you're watching Boxes because it's interesting, not because it's funny, that tells me all I need to know. Kevin Brennan screaming at people is hilarious.
And we depend on our guests to be the funny part.
Yeah.
By the way, Geno, Kevin Brennan called your wife a whore. Kevin Brennan calls your wife a stupid whore, but he gives you $50 to come on, and you need that money, don't you? So that's the rule. That's really the problem, right? You can call your wife a stupid whore if you write me a check for $50, right? Isn't that the truth? There's a price you'll accept to turn your head the other way for people who call your wife a stupid whore, right?
Speaking of authentic, if you get the chance, me and Keanu watched it 2 days ago. The John Candy thing on Amazon Prime. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
You mean the Michael Ray Bauer thing?
Amazing. If you can. He's another one that was just nicest guy in the world, brought the energy,
John
fucking
Candy
set
did.
everyone up to succeed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not insecure faggots like the Onion Dude or fucking Carl.
Holy shit. I broke this guy. I broke this dude. Oh.
Burger. None of these fucking losers. Just a guy that's like, I'm great, so let's make everyone great. I compared it to the. What's that?
Carl? Are you talking about Carl from Who's Already's podcast?
Yeah, he's terrible.
Really?
He's a
Whoa, this guy's never going to be on this show again.
dude. He's nice to your face, then he goes on podcasts for clips and he shits on people.
I was so disappointed that none of those guys came out the 2 days I was there, but they were working on their show, which is watching other people's show. But I was so disappointed.
Why don't they just drink like Daddy do and wing it?
Pointed that none of I didn't get to meet any.
Their job is to watch other people's show and shit on it.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
Who are these podcasts? That's their job.
This guy's like, oh, that sounds interesting. What's the show? And Geno's just sitting there like, what the fuck's going on? What's happening right now?
He literally fucking let people call my wife pieces of shit in front of him.
Again, you need money, and you let Kevin Brennan call your wife a stupid whore. So again, what's the difference? What's the difference? Carl let me? Carl let me. That was on my channel, stupid. This little piggy. What was Carl supposed to do? Sign off? I don't agree with everything everyone on screen with me at all times says. Who cares? You're the only reason you're upset everyone calls your wife a stupid whore is because she's a stupid whore. She's a stupid whore. Her asshole and nudes are all over the internet. Anybody can go watch your wife masturbate, crawl around like an animal. And you made $0 from it. That's the definition of a stupid whore. She's a whore because of the nudes that she did for money. She's stupid because she made no money being a whore.
Joe Burrow, go fuck yourself.